you guys. How are you? It's been so long since I did one, but I feel so pushed and motivated by the calling within me to share this energy. I just did a reading for myself, and the universe has been really working with me to, break generational curses and break and get rid of bad habits and get rid of things and people, that make me feel stressed and unhappy. And it's just been working. But, as you pull things away that you may have, learned your lessons about, there's this emptiness there. And so as I move into, this new energy of clearing all the old things out, there's now this just open, empty space. And I feel like that empty space is, where spirit is allowing me to, find new ventures, find new energies, new ways of doing the same thing I've been doing. So I'm really excited about this read. Yay! Queen of Swords. Okay. So I'm really excited. I just love all of you guys. I do want you to know that I sincerely love everybody. I sincerely am wanting to just share love and encouragement. It's not something that I think a lot of people can do or are doing. There's a lot of us actually right now doing it, because I feel like the paradigm shift and everything that's going on, you would have to know spiritual taught, as they say, to know what that is. I just am, excited about being able to start new things and move forward, right? And I just like to shuffle until something comes out naturally. Sometimes I peek and do an energy. I can do like a synopsis. So you may be at a point right now where you feel like you're speaking to yourself, or you may feel like you're speaking to nothing, or like maybe God doesn't hear you, right? Because it's in that space that we are created anew, right? So we got the Three of Pentacles here. Okay, so for me, it's been just that. As I've been in this space where I've been speaking my truth and being honest about who I am and what I want and what my transformation has looked like, what they say, a glow up or whatever. People look at glow up as one thing, whereas I look at a glow up as a completely different thing. Our view of what people want to surmise us to or as may look like a bald-headed blind clown. When people say things against you, about the way you create your content, or about the way you creatively express yourself, or about the way you spiritually feel about yourself right now. I have the Death card. That's coming to an end. You're putting an end to people being able to just let that whatever fly out of their mouth, fly out of their tongue, because you're going to just cut that off and cut that out. You're not dealing with energy that is making you look like less than who you are. You're not putting up with energy that's making you feel like, you're putting me out of my element because I'm busy right now. Because you're so busy creating, maybe even learning. You might want to go back to school right now. This would probably be a great time, because even when I think of swords, it's wind. So you're speaking things into the universe. To me, that says to me that you're just cutting straight to the chase as far as verbally, right? You're not holding any punches for anyone. I say that's good, and I say that's spirit, and I say that's the God in you speaking, telling those dead things to live. A lot of people don't understand that, because they deny the pain they're in, they deny their struggles, they deny some of the things that they've been through and are going through, and they think that those things are the things that will keep them trapped forever. Well, I'm here to tell you, as a person, that I feel, in my experience, can nothing stop you, only if you let it. I mean, people will think negative things and say negative things. Even if you do have a really negative fucked up past, it really doesn't matter, because when you get to a point in your life or a point in society, look where we are. We're almost at a time where you could just press delete. We're almost at a time energetically where you can just recreate yourself. And honestly, I have to be honest, I'm in a whole new space. I don't even know who that girl was like some years ago. I'm telling you right now. The only thing I know is who I am and what I want for my future, for my children, and I am working on it daily, and I will not stop. I will not have it. I am cutting out any and all behaviors. I am cutting out any and all, like, negative habits. Those things get in the way of me being a better mother. Those things get in the way of me being a better person, period. I love and respect everything that everyone has to say around me, but that's it. I have to move on what my experience tells me. I have to move on what it is I feel is best for me, because when it comes down to it, this is a self journey. And if you expect to be a healthy part of something whole, then you need to make sure that as an individual, you have your shit locked tight. And you cannot be letting people just speak things and say things that's not true about you. It doesn't matter what people say about your body, say about your hair. At this point, I'm feeling like people just almost insult your shoes. Like, and you like, really? Like, you couldn't find something else to talk about? Like, go talk about something else. Don't bother me. Like, I feel like almost like you're so irritated. Like, just tired of the mess. I know I am. Like, people, I love it. I love you, but you know what I mean? I didn't get this far in my healing to let somebody else speak on my healing. Like, I love being taught. I love people with full of knowledge. But when it comes down to your own destiny, nobody can fingerprint that for you. Nobody can try and change your destiny for you. Nobody can say to you like, oh, this is what you're supposed to be doing. That's fine that you feel that way. But you feel that way. I could care less, because Nicola Wade is moving up and on to where she feel like she's supposed to be. And that's what I think Spirit is doing for everybody. That's what will happen for you when you decide to open your mouth and push forward through this trouble, through this time of training that you've been in. You put yourself in like, some situations you feel like, whoo, I might have exposed, my true colors, and them really wasn't my true colors, Yeah. That it came out in reverse. I really don't take cards in reverse when it comes to this set, but either still, like, you're not a victim anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and take it because it resonates with the energy of this reading. I'm telling you right now, you like, who's victim? I feel that energy, because I'm not in that space no more either. No lollipopping. I'm good. I don't need no sugar. I don't need no candy. Don't sugarcoat shit for me, God. Bring it. Because you know what? I done been through some stuff, and I feel like I done broke some generational curses that, whether folks want to admit it or not, I'm doing it. The buck stops here. How much you want to bet? I don't care how big a little smoke I get. You see that? When I look at that, I look at the stream that's coming towards her. By doing the opposite of what folks told me, is bringing in even new spiritual enlightenment that I myself was not ready for. I am scared as fuck. I hate getting on camera talking. I feel like I'm so ugly. I feel like I have so many insecurities and so many things wrong. But when these cards get in my hands and I get to encouraging others, it's something that's I believe I was called to do, because I don't believe people speak truthfully about what would be going on behind closed doors. I don't think people speak truthfully and deeply about their pain because they be afraid of what other people gonna think. But I tell you right now, this energy right here has put me in the powerful space that I'm in. And I feel like that energy right there is the energy that helps you transform. You see that butterfly? That's the energy that helps you transform into the phoenix. So while everybody's still thinking you a pretty little fucking butterfly, you done sprouted fire-like wings and sailed off on them motherfuckers, and they still thinking you in the cross making. Let's clarify this card, okay? Because it's getting a little deep, so I'm going to go ahead and do it for you, okay? Whoever sees this, you're supposed to see this. I didn't put this up for anything. I expected the same energy I had last time before I left. But like I said, I'm not doing this for anybody. I'm doing this for the love of it, because I love it. I'm doing this because I love and want to see people mentally, spiritually, and emotionally free. And I know that that is not easy. in this day and time. So I'm going to do it for myself and for my kids. And I'm also going to put videos out like this every so often when I felt led and pushed. When I'm not busy with my kids, I pray blessings and love and light to everybody right now that's struggling, with that empty space, okay? With that space that you feel like you're in between, with the space that makes you feel like you're stuck or stagnant, or just, in a place where you can't move, Okay. So we got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And for me, that says like you're about to receive, a blessing. And when I see that hand, it may not be from the hand you thought or the hand you want. So it could be like governmental assistance. That's how I look at that. But I want to say that even getting this little bit of sum of money, or the money that you feel like you work for, your nest egg, it's time for you to have a little fun. I feel like go ahead and make the move, make the distance. You might be happier where you are. Maybe there have been changes that have been made, but you can't see the changes yet because they're still in the latter stages, I just want to make mention that pain can put you in such a deep victimized state that you don't know that you have the power to get up. You can make your pain so real to yourself that you literally think that you're like that you're in pain. Like, I know that may sound crazy, but like, it's your brain. They say mind over matter first, right? I first had to realize that I actually was not a victim and that I was putting myself in these circumstances, and that in order to come out of this energy, Spirit help me, I had to just mull over, okay, where I was and what I wanted and what I thought I lost, but I looked what they say, so longingly at what I lost that I forgot what I had. So even knowing that, it put me in a place again, emptiness. Now that I'm put closure to that and set fire to that, I'm ready for new. It was in my pain that I was shown certain, truths about, people and things, and even about myself mostly. And it's so crazy because when I was a Christian, I always felt like, I had this deep relationship with God, and I just wanted, to be happy, and I wanted God to be pleased with my works. I wanted to make sure that, my heart was always clean and always in the right place, that I would do well by people. I remember being a little girl once, and asking God to bless my hands so I could heal the nations. I do this with my hands. I also do, other things, but like care for my kids. I care for my kids. I love, hug, kiss, cook, all these things. So I believe that I'm a healer in that capacity. So I'm just thankful that, for this time of, I guess being in a bubble, or this time of being that I feel like is in this crazy show. Like, everything is not perfect. You feel me? Like, you shouldn't look so hard at what you lost that you can't look forward to being happy. This reading just started out like for me, but it felt so powerful that I just went ahead and, felt prompted to do it. And it's been so long. It's been like, I want to say a month or two, a few months, probably more than that. But let's see if I can get something else. I think that's it. Just don't look at the one that pops out. The Strength card. Don't let people tell you that being vulnerable is a weakness. That being loving and kind is like a weakness. People may have told me that when I was little. Like, oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you're too like, like, you're too soft, you're too sensitive, like you're always crying and stuff like that, you know. And I would think it to myself, like, I got tears, like, why ain't I supposed to cry? You know? Even now as an adult, I'm like, yeah, I did cry too much. But if there were certain things in play, things might have been different for me. But this is my path, and that is my strength. That is my strength, and that is the reason why I feel the need to push forward and show love in the manner that I do, because I feel like I've been called in that capacity to love. I feel like every human being has been called to love. Many are called, but few are chosen. There it is again, the Ten of Pentacles, that like family thing, you know, like success. You know, I'm trying to get it there. And I said that because I had just deleted a reading that I did for myself. I just been recording myself so that I can get rid of my little nervousness or whatever. But you know, for me, this is like house, money, garden, but like everything is flowery. It's just, I like this card that says to me success. So that's a card that I can get behind. So, you know, again, speak your truth. I say, even if your voice shakes, it doesn't matter. You know, you find strength in weakness, you know, in solitude also. It's not wrong to be by yourself until you have everything figured out, until you know the right words to say. Uh, when you speak, when a person who is wise speak, they don't have a lot to say, you know, because they've learned to reserve their tongue, because it's not a lot of people who can hear them. It's not a lot of people who will take the time and slow down to listen either. It's not a lot of people who care. So, you know, when you take that time by yourself, to me, that says you grow and learn to love, you know, the light that's in your own self. You have to grow to love and learn and light, you know, that light, that you fire, your furnace, your little belly, your little energy, your little, you know, the access to your soul. Like, you have to only be, you know, eat healthy, you know, don't forget to pray, meditate, speak to God, whatever it is that you do. Go for walks, you know, cook, mostly eat healthy. Like, you have to change your health in order to make different changes. Be careful. Cheese and crackers. Okay, that will lead to strength. That led me to such an inner strength. I don't care what I look like to others now. I don't care. You know why I don't care? You know why I don't care? Because nobody is me. Nobody is me. I'm me. And it's nothing nobody can do about it. Nobody gonna come and give Nicola a handout. I found strength in that. I found strength in being by myself. I don't think it's wrong. I just feel like it's time for a new phase. And knowing that I've grown this seed inside of me and spoke the truth, I feel like others can too. Okay, and again, we're just going to go over this last one and these two, and then I'm done. Okay, and again, to me, this says that you've been in thought about yourself and how you see yourself and how people view you, because I get the energy that this is like me looking at myself, or this person looking at themselves. Like, how have I changed? Like, I underwent so many changes that, like, it's almost, you know, ridiculous. You know, and so now you looking over the past, like, can I get there again? Maybe not in the same capacity, but yes, in the same capacity. You know, is you think this person, well, I'm starting to get other energies now that someone left someone because of how they look, or how they're not how they used to be. So I'll speak that out. Also, you know, look, but beauty for ashes. That's what I just heard. Beauty for ashes. Butterfly kisses after bedtime prayer, sticking little white flowers all up in her hair. I don't know what that song is, but you know. What, dear? No, I'll be upstairs in a minute. Okay? So this is the last card I pulled. She speak for herself. Come on now. Trying to get my face in there so you can at least see the card. She speak for herself. That's like the screen. I can't help that, y'all. I can't help that glare. How about that? The Empress. She's sitting pretty with the knowledge of the stars on her head. She got all these crystals around her. Okay. She's fruitful. Looks like, she's detoxed, which is what I'm going through right now. From some toxic things, and has let some things go, and has adorned herself beautifully, has relaxed, give herself some love, look like a little bit of self-care, some yard work. Boom. Or whatever you perceive the Empress to be for you. Look at her bag and how she carry her. Stop playing. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hear beautiful people. Good Afro sheen. Okay. Queens out here. Please stay, Steve. Please stay blessed. Please stay blessed.